T Grizzly paperwork. Oh my God, they won't let me. Yo, I gotta let you know. Wack has called in. You know, I gotta let y'all know. Me and Wack, I fuck with Wack, and Wack has kind of called in the act. This is getting serious. Yo, we got a relationship. I don't want you to play the middle on this. You fuck with me or nah? And he's kind of almost like, he's asked me to kind of like just chill out of like even talking about that situation anymore. But T Grizzly niggas keep sending me shit. So
T Grizzly peoples keep sending them stuff. Yes, sir. And they should continue to send at, yo, is he betting or what? And I hope Act keep putting it out there. Are you betting or what? Are you betting or what? What are you waiting on? But we see now, Wack is scared, because he know he was lying, so he trying to control Act on what he should say and what he shouldn't say.
I don't know if I was instigating at first, but I'm gonna just like fall back. Wack was just like, yo, bro. You know how Wack does. So anyway, I told Wack, I'm like, I really don't care that much, but if you feel that it's, it's going off the rails and it's going, and I think that probably had to do with the picture of the airport thing. I'm like, Wack, I'll fall back, but I will say, T Grizzly and I believe Dogface, they're not. Anyway, I'll play this last video. I'm not even gonna call Wack about it. And I don't know where it's going now, but chat, we're gonna just move on to greener pastures. Okay, let's just think about it like that. Anyway, look at the video. So this guy, yo, I'm telling you, they text me every day. They're like, yo, look, yo, it's an act. Tell Ceddy Nash, Flacco, and Wack, aka Wackisha, I got 50,000 to either one of them. Who could beat me in a 6, 8, or 10 round boxing match? They don't got to put up no money. If they win, they walk out the ring with 50K. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. And again, I'm staying out of this and I'm kind of trying to move on to greener pastures. As I said, I'm pretty transparent. Wack has kind of called it in. He feels that, I forgot what he said. He feels that I'm putting him in situation. You want me to read the text?
How is Wack going to feel like anybody is putting him in a situation that he created? That doesn't even make sense though. How is anybody putting Wack in a situation that he's created? He's the one that created the situation. You wanted to line that man up, so you felt like, I'm going to use your platform to line him up, and it didn't work. Because T Grizzly didn't come and go back and forth with Wack. This is what Wack tries to do to all the celebrities that got status. He wants them to go back and forth with him, right? Because I'm going to tell y'all like this. Celebrities that got money, they like to flex their power. And they like to say what they can get done to people. They say these type of things, right? But in this situation, T Grizzly was thinking. He like, nah, you not going to get me on the line back and forth with you saying I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that to you. This is what Wack wanted him to do. So when he sent Dogface to talk, right, it didn't go the way Wack planned it. He got exposed. It didn't go the way he planned it. And it got his ass. Straight up. Smash that like button. What's poppin', Dogface?
I'll tell you what he said. And I'm going to read in the Wack voice, too. By the way, Wack sent me every address these guys may have ever had. So Wack is taking this ultra serious. I think Wack got surveillance on them. I'm not going to cap with you. Okay.
I'm glad Academics exposed that. I'm glad he put that out there. We all know Wack is them people, right? Now you got every address on these people, right? For what? What's the purpose that you went and searched all the addresses and sent it to Academics? I'm telling y'all, Wack is soft as drugstore cotton, man. I done told people for years. Straight up. These niggas be playing a lot of tough games and then turn around and this is what they do. They act like they the victim. Straight up. This is what Wack is doing now. They want to act like they want to go at you, and then when they don't got the upper hand, they want to play like they the victim.
So he said, what he said? Okay. And this is when I said, all right, you know, I'm gonna just exit left on this because in my mind, right, I think Wack is doing content, but sometimes Wack goes from content creator to super street nigga, and I don't know when he goes from there. But he said, yo,
hold up, come on, Act. He's always content. Wack is never a super street nigga. When do you hear of Wack getting active? Never. But you always hear of everybody getting indicted. You always hear of they going to jail. And you know this, Act. You done said it yourself. Straight up. Wack is not a street nigga. He's manipulating people that are involved in gangs, acting like he stands by the street gang politics. Then the next thing you know, somebody's locked up or indicted. It's the same thing every damn time.
So this what something sending. I know what it means. I guess he's talking about the picture. He says, and this is where I just exited, right? He's like, you're fueling something that's gonna end up in a murder with that picture shit. I'm like, what? I'm fueling a murder? I'm like, no, I'm good now. He's like, you're fueling a murder. He's like, dog. He said, Dogface is a blogger. He's been chasing a name for years. He don't care, and you gotta care, bro. But fuck it. When it happens, the blood will be on your hands. I don't want no blood on my hands. What the?
Act. Come on, Act. Come on, Act. You can already see that's a play. The nigga sitting there saying, when it happens, it's gonna be on your hands. Nigga, that's some old scare tactic. I'm telling you, Wack is like a little kid, man. This nigga's a little kid. That's some shit, you know, when you a teenager, a school-age kid, you try to manipulate somebody. Yo, man, you better not do this, because it can go real bad. Man, ain't nothing happening, nigga. You just exposing the nigga. That's it. Ain't nothing happening. Wack ain't doing nothing, man. Ain't nobody doing nothing to Wack. They just exposing the nigga. That's it. They're exposing him to the core. They're making sure that everybody knows he lied about the paperwork through the same exact platform that put it out there. That's all. The same exact platform that put the fake paperwork out there exposed Wack to the T. That's all that's happening, man. Stop that. Wack ain't harming nobody or let nobody get harmed. Nigga, that nigga gonna bluff his way and send you to jail. That's his only motive.
Fuck. Just know that. He said, but, and I guess I had made a joke, and I do want to, I want to let everybody know, I'm making a joke just about, because I've said this before. It was a joke I've made, like, even on No Jumper when Wack was there in the room. I was just like, damn, the niggas who fucked with Wack, they went to jail. Like, I'm like, yo, that's kind of like lit. Yo, when you don't got to do nothing to your ops and then go to jail, that's kind of lit.
Now, we all know right here, right, that I put a clip up the other day, and I said that was my title. That was my title. Academics said Wack got fed connections. Y'all know that, man. I know Wack watch all the time. Nigga, in Wack, I ain't never stopping, nigga. Straight up. I don't commit crimes. I'm never stopping, nigga. So you better understand that about me. I will never stop. Never. Nothing is going to get me to stop. So you just need to know, we going to continue to expose you. Keep going. We appreciate you. I told you I was going to shout your goofy ass out later, right? Remember I said that? Oh, you thought I was capping.
But like, I don't think Wack is a federal agent, just to let you know. Even though I know there's rumors. I don't believe that. Anyway.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, academics. Stop that. Now you want to keep trying to cover for him. Yes, you do think Wack is a federal agent or associated with the feds. You do think that. Ain't no way that you would have said, get in contact with your Fed connects, nigga. You wouldn't have said that. You said that for a reason. You do think that. Stop your shit, man.
Wack wasn't fond of my joke. So he says the picture thing is gonna result in a murder, and I'm like, and he says it's gonna be on my hands, and I don't want to be on my hands. And he says, yo, he says, but please refrain. He says you can't joke about me about no Fed shit. I get my info the same way you get it, and anybody else in the public gets it. We get it from public record, and I do agree with that for the most.
No, you don't. Stop lying, academics. Stop, man. You do not agree with that, man. You do not agree that you and Wack get it from public records, man. Straight up. Yeah, man, stop that. That's why he said to a certain extent. Nigga, listen here. Wack pop that shit. Now you called out about it. Oh, you just get it like everybody else. Nah, nigga. We know them people.
Because sometimes they send him stuff that I can't verify. I don't know. But then he says act. He said, do I look stupid? Detroit can't build Detroit. That's why he wants me to build this guy. So, because I was trying to tell him, I'm like, yo, honestly, I cover rappers. And I guess what Wack is saying to me is that, yo, you keep bringing up this Dogface guy. Nobody cares about him. If it was T Grizzly, we would get it. And I told Wack before, I said, yo, well, T Grizzly is putting Dogface as his mouthpiece. Like, anything Dogface is saying, I'm assuming T Grizzly standing behind or is in the know of, but he's speaking for T Grizzly. And
yeah. See, Wack was trying to line T Grizzly up. I'm telling you this right now. And it didn't work. You know, he wanted T Grizzly to respond, to send some threats. Straight up, that was the whole mission. I tell you, never in your life threaten Wack. Never. Do not ever do no stuff like that. The nigga is the police. Do not ever threaten that man. Straight up. He gonna have your ass locked up. Nigga, we all heard academics say he got Fed connects. We done heard Adam say, if you looking for Wack, call 911 and you'll be able to get right in touch with him. Nigga, they all play in his face with the police shit, and he sit there. Everything we see from him is police. Everything we see from Wack is police. You can't show me that you get niggas indicted and then tell me, well, I took them there. They said it. No, it don't work like that, nigga. It don't work like that.
And I think Wack is just saying, like, bro, if T Grizzly's not speaking, why are you posting this guy? And essentially to the point where he's like, yo, T Grizzly's trying to use me and use you to build this guy. Well, that's his theory, I guess.
Like, that don't even make sense. You the one that said it. You trying to build your name to stay relevant by talking about T Grizzly. This is what you do with all the celebrities, all the people that got status. You want to stay relevant. You want to build your name. So what do? Pick certain people to try to talk about them so that you can get them in a situation, but at the same time, you're relevant. So you can go on Adam, so you can talk to academics, so you can talk to Vlad about your lies. They done all made their platforms credibility go down. They done made the credibility go down. You know, if WACK100 is on your platform, you about to hear a lie. Every week, when the Adam and Wack show go up, right? Everybody says in the comments, yo, Wack about to start lying. Everybody knows it's lies. Now, you done said you got paperwork on T Grizzly and you used your platform to highlight it. Come on now. Man, you got to tighten up though, Wack.
He's like, yo, Detroit can't build Detroit. He wants me to build his guy, and you're entertaining it like you're part of their plot. And I'm like, what? I'm not part of these guys' plot. Like, here's the thing. For me, I feel like people think that I'm like some shill or like some pawn to Wack. And I'm like, no. Me and Wack are cool. We're friends. But when it comes to like most of these stuff, like I'm also trying to be fair, right? Because like, and this is like the silver lining with Wack, right? When Wack Wack sent me the stuff with T Grizzly. I don't care about bringing up shit about T Grizzly. I don't think T Grizzlies I like T Grizzly. Like we talked about mukbangs and Fortnite and GTA.
Wack sent him the stuff about T Grizzly, and it all backfired on Wack. Everything backfired on him, and now he wants to do the exact same thing that he did to Loose Cannon. Don't talk to Dogface no more. Don't talk to T Grizzly. Don't talk to this person. Come on now, act. Come on, man. You got to grab your nuts, bro. You got to grab them, man. You got to grab your nuts, bro. You a grown man. I understand you in your early 30s. But goddamn, bro. You a grown man, bro. You letting another weirdo dictate on what you should talk about and who you should talk to. God damn. Hey, man. That shit corny.
Wack kind of wanted that out. And this is the only thing I think with Wack, I got to have a bigger conversation with him. Is like, when you come on my platform is then weaponized. Because I don't know nothing about T Grizzly being a rat. When you say it on my platform is saying he's a rat. So I have to be fair to either push back or allow T Grizzly to say, yo, T, niggas is saying you a rat on my platform. Are you going to respond? T has hit me directly multiple times saying, I am responding, but I'm not going to get in the circus. I don't want to be arguing with Wack because it benefits him. I will tell you who will represent my points, and he picked this guy. So this guy here, like, it's not like I just randomly brought him up. T Grizzly has picked this guy to say he represents my side of the story. So that's the only thing with Wack. I'm like, yo, Wack, you can't say stuff against people, and when they try to defend themselves, you're like, yo, no, this is how they're defending themselves.
That's what he doing, though. He's using the platforms to say stuff against people, but don't want to allow the people to put whoever they want to defend it. He wants that specific person to go back and forth with him. He thought he had the internet figured out, and he's losing control every single day. And I'm going to make sure that I assist him to lose every piece of control that he's had on this internet. I'm not going to stop. So I'm going to assist you to lose all the control that you've ever had in manipulating anybody. We're going to do this every single day of the year. Every single day until it's stamped everywhere.
Right? So, anyway, let me finish reading. He's like, it feels like you're part of their plot. He said, nigga screams my woman's name. Now, and honestly, I get what Wack is saying there. Like, trust me, everybody, I don't care, gangsta or not, we all have a soft spot for a woman we care about. And if we're arguing as men, if somebody brings up your girl, like, yo, your girl sucked my dick or something, like, it just fucking, it turns it to something else. So I get that, but, and I wish Dogface wouldn't bring up his woman, honestly, or T Grizzly's people, or let's say T Grizzly, because I'm associating whatever with Dogface with T Grizzly. I would hope they don't bring up Wack's woman, because I hear Wack's point, but I don't think that's the major point of why these conversations shouldn't continue.
Like, WACK100 talks about everybody's girl, mom, aunt, sister, and he's very disrespectful when he talk about them. He sat there and said FT Grizzly's mom on your platform, and you gonna say nobody should talk about his girl? Come on, man. This shit is just crazy. Hey, Act, come on now, Act. Come on now, Act. That nigga said FT Grizzly's mom, nigga. And you talking about R&B? Man, stop that shit, man. Stop, man. Stop. Stop, man. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Like, we're not on here saying anything about Wack's woman. This is honestly the response from T Grizzly. And I'm being honest. T Grizzly texts me directly. He's like, yo, bro, I'm just not going to get on your... He's like, because T Grizzly told me, he was like, you know what T Grizzly told me? I'll tell you right now. He said, the first time he said, Act, when are you going to stream? Because I want to bet the money and I'm going to add this guy to our FaceTime. I'm FaceTiming with T Grizzly. He's like, this guy, he has the understanding and he knows how to explain to people what my side is and to clear my name. He says, Act, I don't want to get on live with Wack because I think Wack is trying to involve me or get me caught up on some things, and I don't want to get in. He didn't call Wack the feds and on me, but he would.
Come on, Act. Come on, man. Hold up. The nigga sat there and specifically told you that WACK100 is trying to get him involved in something, man. Hold up, man. Like, come on. Niggas is on the Wack's game, man. That shit that Wack been running around the internet doing, niggas is on to that shit. That shit has been exposed as well as him and his fake paperwork shit. He lined Loose Cannon directly up by using you and Adam. And guess what? Vlad didn't allow it because he had a relationship with Big U. Huh? He used you and Adam because y'all didn't have a relationship with Big U. When he tried to go to Vlad with it, Vlad said, I'm not interviewing Loose Cannon because he has a relationship with Loose Cannon. I met with Big U. Come on, man. Y'all see where I'm going at with this?
It's feeling like Wack was going to start doing some things that could be federal in terms of have the police look at him for some shit, right? He didn't mention what. And he's like, I don't want to get in that circus, but I do want to respond. And he's like, I'm calling you to tell you that I'm down to bet the money, and my response for whatever he's saying, this guy has my response. And I said, yeah, okay, I get that. And I couldn't really press him on, yo, well, why you not coming on my stream? Because number one, T's an artist. I completely get it. He's just saying that, yo, bro, I just don't want to get into this circus of, okay, I prove that I'm not a snitch, and then he asked me about some other stuff, and then he throws some other stuff in the mix, and now I'm being investigated by all these people for things that I didn't do. And I'm like, I don't want to know what. I don't know. I don't care to know. I'll just stay out of it.
So, Academic gets that T Grizzly is an artist and he doesn't want to come on your stream to defend the BS that Wack is trying to say about him, right? But you don't understand why WACK100 is supposed to be this big manager and he got artists, but he always wants to be on your stream with lies. You don't understand that though, huh? Come on now, Act. Come on now, Act. Stop this shit, man. You don't understand why this big time manager in the industry wants to be on your stream every day, lying on people, manipulating people to get them indicted. But you understand why T Grizzly don't want to go in there, because he's an artist. Come on, man. Act, I know you lying, bro. I know you lying. You know Wack is the police. You know Wack is using your platform to line people up, as well as Adam and Vlad. You know this. Stop that, man. Shit's out of control.
So I said, yeah, you can have somebody respond on your behalf. That's when he tags in this guy in the FaceTime. So he brought him into a 3-way FaceTime. And Dogface gave me his explanation, which T was on the phone, he agreed with. And I said, all right, cool. And I said, well, I'm going to be streaming later. I said, I'm fair. Dogface, you could come on stream. You could come on stream. And T, I understand your point. Like, if I wouldn't think Drake would come on stream to defend himself. But if Drake has like his right-hand man that would, or let's say any other artist, and they call me directly and say, call up this guy because this is a guy who I know I fuck with and he knows what I need to be said, I get it. He's an artist.
And you know who else wouldn't come on your stream associated to Drake? Drake's manager. Yeah, he like, man, I ain't, what I'm going on there for? But the manager named WACK100, the big guy, the rich one, all he want to do is lie on your platform on whoever and make up foo-faffy BS on everybody using your platform, man. That shit is corny. That shit is corny. And then talk to you, Act, right? Like you ain't got more money than the nigga. Hold up, man. Then talk to you like you ain't got more money than him. When you know the nigga don't got the paper like he betrayed. Stop that, man. You know this.
So, anyway, Wack feels differently. He says, T wants me to build this guy. You're entertained like you're part of their plot. And he screams my woman's name. And I do it. Like, I think he shouldn't bring up Wack's lady, but I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. But I don't know if Wack's gaslighting here. Because he's turned this whole thing to, I'm trying to help platform people talking about his girl. No. That's not the case. And I keep trying to recenter it to, you claim this guy cooperated, and they're vehemently saying, we're down to put up $500,000. We didn't cooperate. We're down to bet. And I think that's where I want to keep the comment, or I try to. Said, tell T Grizzly my word. All right. And I don't know if I should read this, but tell T Grizzly my word, he will.
Come on now, Act. Yeah, you got to read it. Yeah, read it. You got to read it.
Okay, I think I could read these messages. It says, tell T Grizzly my word, he will either die or face prison. I don't even know what that means.
Another threat. Another threat from WACK100. And I guarantee you, the police don't do shit. Straight up. I guarantee you the police don't say shit. The feds, nobody. Straight up. Nobody's going to say nothing. The exact same way that he said 1,500 will get Aaron the Plumber's family knocked off. Nothing gonna happen. Yeah, that nigga's the police. Straight up.
You think it's a game, and I see now you're playing with them. And I'm like, wait. I'm not playing with no one. Pause. It's like, I'm not a rapper. They want to play. Let's play. I'll make sure you're in it since nobody cares. Fuck it. They want to play. Let's play. I played all the way out. I'm telling you, stop letting these dudes use you against me. And I'm like, I don't think I'm being used against Wack, but I don't know if being fair. I thought I was being fair at first. But, you know, I guess he's like, well, they're using you to slander my woman. Well, anyway. And, all right, some of these stuff I won't read. And I told him, I was like, yo, Wack, if you really think it's at the point of life and death where you're like, there's a murder about to happen, I'll kind of back up from the situation. I really don't want to keep talking about a situation that you're telling me passionately that you feel like this is about to be a murder situation. Let's back up, right?
Come on, man. You know damn well it ain't going there. Hold up, man. That's Wack's game to get you to stop talking to Dogface. That's all. You know he trying to run game. He got to figure any angle to get you to stop talking to Dogface, man. The same way with Loose Cannon. Playing them games to try to get you not to speak to people. That shit is goofy. Yeah, that shit's goofy, man.
And, yeah, it's been that. So, like, really, you know, even with all due respect to Dogface, I haven't even really responded to him much. And it's really that I'm pretty sure he has a platform that he could speak to Wack by himself. But I also don't want to be a puppet for Wack or a puppet for y'all. Especially when Wack is saying, this is no longer about paperwork. This is murder. I'm like,
let's be real. We gotta be real. Come on now. Wack got the dirt on Ack. Let's be real. Come on now. If this was Little Baby, if it was Meek Mill, if it was any artist, that nigga Ack would go crazy. He would go crazy on him. That nigga said, man, I don't want to. Yeah, WACK100. Come on now. Let's be real. Wack got the dirt on Ack. Yeah, he got the dirt on it. And he might come out and say it now. That Ack played this one, right? And Dogface went off again. Dogface went off again on R&B. Yeah. Go off. Yeah. Nobody care about how you feel about R&B. Nigga, that's your bitch. Don't nobody care about that. Nigga, straight up. You want her to be in the light, nigga. People gonna talk about her, nigga. They talk about every female in the light. Mariah Carey, Cardi B, Sexy Red, Sierra. All the female that's in the light, they get talked about, nigga. What makes R&B so special not to get spoke about? Yeah, stop, Wack. She ain't special, nigga. She got starstruck in front of Cardi B. Hold up. She's a regular smuggler hussy. Stop your shit, Wack. I care about no damn R&B. But shout out to R&B. You hear me? Baby girl. We appreciate you, R&B. You know I love you. You hear me? I love you, baby.
Like, all right, I'm going to exit stage left. Anyway, so, then the next thing, but they sent this to me today, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to call nobody, but I'll play it. And they said, tell Ceddy Nash, Flacco, or Wack, I got $50,000 to either of them who could beat me in a 6, 8, or 10-round boxing match. They don't got to put up no money. If they win it, walk out with whatever. Now, Ceddy Nash has responded on the message. He said, let's do it. So Ceddy Nash looked like he's down to do it. By the way, I don't know how Ceddy Nash or Flacco gets brought into this, but whatever. Anyway.
Hey, come on, man. You know Ceddy Nash just responded to respond. Ceddy Nash ain't getting down with nothing, man. That nigga brought Woody to the hood and got on there and said, I would like to apologize. Nigga, I ain't apologizing to nobody, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Straight up. Them niggas is bitches. Straight up. Nigga, I ain't apologizing to nobody. Nigga, if I said it, I stand on it, nigga. Do something. But them niggas be bitches. Straight up. That nigga get in your chat, oh, let's do it. Nigga, that nigga ain't fighting nobody. Straight up, man. Stop that. Appreciate that super chat. JR gets bread. Act is pussy. Act been getting used and extorted. Shit's crazy. That shit crazy, boy.
I'll play this video, then I'll move on. Because we got topics.
Listen, let me show y'all how much of some bitch-ass niggas these podcasters and YouTubers and talking heads are, right? So Ceddy Nash, bitch-ass, coward, bitch, hoe-ass nigga. Poetic Flacco, pussy-ass. Them niggas didn't say one word. It was strangely silent from Flacco land and from Ceddy Nash land about the whole thing about WACK100 producing paperwork on T Grizzly. They hadn't said a word. Go back and look at their pages. This shit has been national news. It's been all over the blogs, all over YouTube, all over everything. Ceddy Nash didn't say a word until today. Poetic Flacco didn't say a word until a couple of days ago, and they spoke on the airport shit. They didn't speak on the authenticity of the document, or lack of. They didn't speak on the authenticity of the second document that he gave academics, which was a court of appeal document for a crime that Tony the Tattletale hadn't even been indicted on, hadn't been arraigned on, and certainly hadn't been found guilty on. They didn't speak on how that paperwork could not have been real because he ain't been charged with nothing yet. So how in the fuck you get to a court of appeal? Both of these intelligent black men, they missed that point. And look at how these niggas are grabbing hold of this shit right now. They're grabbing hold to whether or not it was gangster or not for somebody to snap a picture of WACK100 bitch ass and this funky bitch ass hoe.
Okay. Wack doesn't like, stop disrespecting his queen.
It's not your wife. Your wife named.
Oh, man. I feel like I should cut this.
Stop, Act. Stop, man.
And Kimberly, bitch. Kimberly was in the
Let me cut.
whole time because that's Kimberly. But back to the point. The point is, Poetic Flacco didn't say nothing. Ceddy Nash didn't say nothing at all, period. But they grabbing the story about whether or not it was gangster or not for somebody to snap a picture of Wack. I want y'all to just watch how this shit go, right? They were given orders and instructions not to say nothing because they're afraid of Wack. They some coward, bitch-ass, cur-ass niggas. But the whole picture, oh, that's newsworthy? So you mean tell me that somebody taking a picture of WACK100 and then send it to academics with the message, we let him slide because he was with his bitch. That shit is more newsworthy than whether or not T Grizzly is a snitch?
You already know, Dogface. They scared of Wack. They scared of Wack. Wack is a bitch. Straight up. He's a bitch. But they scared of him because they bitches. Straight up. Wack know who to pick to go at. He know who to pick. He know who is a bitch like him and he can overpower. That shit don't work with everybody. But I'm noticing, right? They give the bitch ass dudes that's on the internet the most push. They don't give the real ones that push because the real ones would be able to silence this bullshit that these niggas run around and doing, the bitch ass niggas highlighted. You can see this shit. And they make sure that they are controlled. Shit crazy. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, man. Shout out to all y'all.
And on top of that, that's more newsworthy than WACK100 putting out 2 pieces of fake documentation, an investigation report that was debunked, and a California State of Appeals 2nd Division of a crime that Tony Johnson, Tony the Telltale, is appealing, but he's never been found guilty. How can you appeal something you ain't never been found guilty on? You mean to tell me this airport bullshit is more important or more newsworthy than that? Nah.
Hey, yo. I agree. All these niggas ran around and they did content on that. And they all lied in the titles. They all made the titles look like WACK100 got caught slipping, right? But ain't none of them niggas put the information out there that WACK100 made up fake paperwork. This how you know them niggas is soft. I could never be like that. Ever. Nigga, ain't no nigga dictating what I put out. Nigga, if I want to put it out, I'm going to put it out. Especially if it's some details about somebody being foo-faffy and lying when he's supposed to be an exposer. But we all know he's a lying snake and he's police. Come on, man. Stop.
Hey, listen.
Okay, anyway. All right. I got one more audio to play, and then we're going to get on to Drake and more mainstream topics, chat. I know. I'm sorry.
Crazy.
I guess this is it.
Hey, Poetic Flacco.
Is this the same thing?
Hey, you haven't said one word? He has minions that he put to work. Y'all forgetting all of the most important issues. The most important issue is this whole thing started because WACK100, according to him, he picked up Tony, a.k.a. Baby Shooter, a.k.a. Tony the Tattletale's water and carried it for him. And he gave him a bullhorn, a mega horn, to talk about T Grizzly. The only problem, gentlemen, is that both pieces of paperwork that Wack said he got directly from Tony, Baby Shooter, Crip Johnson have been proven to be fake, and the whole world can see it. But you bitch ass niggas chose to bite down on an airport photo. What about the fact that...
All right, I'm going to cut this short here. We got limited time, a lot of topics to cover. Chat, I have a...
Yo. Shout out to all y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. You know I appreciate y'all, man. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this live. Yeah, WACK100 is being all the way exposed. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continuously go ham. Because Wack can't change who he is. You hear me? He's a bona fide liar. He can't change this shit. This shit is etched in stone of who he is. And now that everybody's seeing this shit, he wants people not to speak about it. Don't talk to Dogface, Wack. That's what he's telling you. Come on now. Dogface was truthful with you. T Grizzly was truthful with you. Why wouldn't you want to speak to people that's being truthful with you, but you want to speak to somebody that's manipulating your platform, lying on your platform, and making your platform look like it doesn't have any credibility. That doesn't make any sense. Straight up. Dogface ain't lie on you. Dogface ain't lie on Wack. Dogface ain't lie on nobody. He told the truth. Wack is lying. The paperwork is fake. Wouldn't you want to have credible people? Come on now. Make that make sense. You would want to have credible people. Wack is just lying on people. And he using your platform to do it. But this time right here, he got caught. Wack got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Straight up. He got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. And it got stuck. Yeah, it's stuck in there. Straight up. The mouse trap was in the cookie jar. The mouse trap was in the cookie jar.